Hey everyone, MidKnightNova here. Today we're going to continue playing some Valheim. So last time, we cleared out the swamp dungeon that we were right next to. Previously, we defeated Bone Mass, and there was a swamp dungeon right next to his spawn location. So we filled up our boat with all the iron that was in that dungeon. I think that should do us with iron for now. We can always go back and get more later. But I have two objectives for this episode. One, behind those clouds is a mountain biome. You can see in the distance there. I think I might want to put a portal right at the base of that mountain. I think I'm just gonna pack up the existing portal here for Bone Mass and just move it over there, because we don't really need the Bone Mass portal anymore. There's nothing of particular value here, except perhaps there might be some more dungeons to the south, but we've got plenty of iron in our boat, and we've got all of our weapons and tools already upgraded to iron. So we might just move this portal. Save ourselves some trouble of trying to build another one. But before I do that, we need to do some farming, because I am out of food. And we got all of these turnips going, turnip seeds. So I'm just gonna go ahead and plant a whole bunch of turnips. Make some food before we go sailing. Alright, that'll do with the farming. Got a few extra carrot seeds I can save for later, along with some extra turnip seeds. But my farm is full. So let's see what kind of food we can make before we go. Alright, I'm gonna toss my boars some mushrooms here, just so they have something. Come on out of that corner, boars. Here you go. I'm gonna pet my boars. Boar loves you. Pet all the boars. Come here. Everyone gets pets. Some of them get 2 pets. I don't know. Just to make sure. Okay. Y'all got some pets. And some mushrooms. I did make a little bit of food. Sausage, boar jerky, queen's jam. Not the best food, but it's something. That'll be plenty. Alright, so got all that taken care of. These are growing. That should get me some good turnip food. So now I'm just going to break down this portal. I'll keep it called Bone Mass 1 because the other side is called Bone Mass 1. And you can either rename it, then sail back, and then rename the other side, or you can just leave it, because it ain't hurt nothing. And plus, if I ever want to stop and then warp back to base, I can always do that. So, get out of here, you. Alright. So, I'm just gonna sail over to the base of that mountain over there. And we'll just check it out. See what's over there. See if there's anything of interest. I'm probably not even gonna go up the mountain that much. Just gonna find a place at the base of the mountain that seems friendly enough to put a portal and then head back to the boat. Because we need to do some exploring for the merchant. So there was, by the Elder area here, Hugin popped up and told me that there was a merchant. The other merchant, Hilder. The new addition to the game that they added recently, was nearby. But that was when I was like over here by the swamps. So I think I might just sail north and then go up into this area and see if I can't find a merchant up in that area. So I'll hug the coast like usual and just see if I can't uncover a merchant or two. 'Cause that would be really cool if both of the merchants were right next to each other. So I'm just gonna use this rock here as a boat dock. And just get off right here. Okay. So, there should be a mountain basically straight that way. Although, let me just real quick, let me just mark that there's a boat right here. Yeah. Because it is not fun to try and find your boat when you're trying to leave a place. Yep, so there's a mountain right here. And this looks to be much larger than the previous mountain biome by our starting location. So, I'm not even really gonna go that far. I'm just gonna pick a spot, say right here-ish. And start building. Perfect. And then here, call it bone mass 1. If I can spell it. Perfect. And let's grab these berries while we're here, because why not? But to keep this place safe, I'm gonna put some of these stick walls back up here. Just to make sure no Grey Dwarves get funny ideas and try and attack this portal here. And some double doors. And then mark this location. actually. That wiped out the boss icon. Bone mass spawn. There we go. Just so I know if I ever want to fight bone mass again. I can. You can summon the bosses as many times as you want. So my plan is basically to go through the game, defeat all the Forsaken, and then as like a boss rush, I'll equip myself with all the armor and weapons that I would use at that level of technology for those bosses, and just try and fight them all again, one after another. So figured that might be a fun little dessert on top after I've beaten everything else. So anyway, we will go explore that mountain soon. But for now, just gonna go back to the boat and then do a little sailing. Like, see, get some food in me so I'm not vulnerable to random fish attacks. There's some mushrooms right there. I'll grab those too. Okay. Oh, it's getting foggy and rainy. That's not good for exploring. Oh, what I'm gonna do is go back to base and get rested. That's what I'm gonna do. We'll just sleep to the next day. Hopefully it's not raining. There we go. Better weather to start our exploration. Start off at the beginning of the day, fully rested. That should be much better. Boop. Back to the boat. Still early morning. So, where am I gonna go? I'm gonna head north. You can see a lot of large mountain biomes in the distance because they're so tall. They're really obvious that they're there. But oftentimes you'll get close to, or you'll head in the direction of a mountain you can see from very far away, and then a bunch of stuff will start popping in that's right in front of you. And the Yggdrasil tree is just so big and bright in the sky. Look how big that is. It's huge. This is just like one little branch. we're going back down to the south now. I might want to start heading in the opposite direction. Because this is probably an island here. We want to head up towards that elder location direction. I'm just gonna turn a little bit, just trying to maintain just a little bit of wind, if possible. Oh, now it's foggy. Being in the ocean biome, sometimes it can just get super thick fog like this, and you just can't see the shoreline anymore, so you gotta use your mini map. You gotta depend on it for being able to tell how close you are to the shore. I should also look out for any leviathans. They look like small islands, basically, with giant barnacles on them. Sometimes you can just find those in the middle of the ocean, and if you go mine the barnacles, you can get a material called chitin that you can use to build or to craft a couple of different weapons and tools. One of them is a harpoon, which is useful for grabbing animals and then moving them to where you want them to go. It will definitely be required for farming later in the game. We are going to want to farm some larger animals. Don't see any leviathans, at least not in this fog. But we should be getting close to a shoreline pretty soon, I think. I can't see anything. But there ought to be something here-ish. We may end up having to make a hard turn. We get close to a shoreline before we see it coming. Yeah, we just passed into a meadows biome, so there should be some meadows basically right in front of us. There we go. Yeah, we're close to a shoreline. Some little tiny islands in the middle of the water. I'm gonna go to the west a bit. Trying to get to where we were before with the elder location. And then from there, we'll kind of start exploring out. I don't think I want to try to go into one of those inlets, the rivers. The rivers that go inside the land. Those can get pretty narrow. Not sure if I want to take my big giant boat in there and get stuck. Don't see any merchant icons on the map just yet. But if we get close to one from the shoreline, it'll just pop up on our map. You gotta keep an eye out, because we might discover it and then not notice it before we're long past. Oh, there he is. There he is, guys. Odin. Odin's on the shore there. On the shoreline. There he is. He's a hooded figure in the distance. If you get close to him, he will disappear. Hi, Odin. Let's go say hi. Did you see that I beat Bone Mass? Did you see? Hey, Odin. Did you see that? Odin, wanna get in my boat? Wanna hang out? I defeated one of the Forsaken. I wanna watch him disappear. Hey, man. Oh, there he goes. He just disappeared. Okay. That was cool. We finally saw Odin. Uh-oh. Appeared to be stuck. This boat is too big. Oh no. I'm stuck on the dirt. Come on, man. Got a little bit of wind to help me get unstuck. Come on, waves. A boat over there. There we go. There we go. Just a little bit of wind is just enough to get us off. Alright. So it's not just the wind we need to worry about, it's also like sandbars. Just a little bit of land just below the surface of the water. So we're going around this whole island mass, trying to go up north to the Elder location. It's bigger than I thought it was. Let's avoid this little section full of rocks here. Avoid these Greators throwing rocks at me. I'm still at like 80% health. If my boat gets too damaged, I might need to pull over and build a workbench so I can repair it. I'm just trying to go around all this stuff. And it keeps going out farther and farther to sea. Oh, another boulder. That's the thing about the long ship. It's so long that basically you're steering your back end, the rear part of the boat, more than the front end. So your rear kind of like swings to the left and the right really far. So you gotta like figure out how to turn yourself better. Okay, back on track. Up towards the Elder location. And just explore around there, because Hugin probably wouldn't have given me that clue if there wasn't something in this area here. That's the Elder portal right there. So I might as well go back to base and get rested real quick before continuing on and fix my boat while I'm at it. And get in the boat. There we go. Boat is fixed. So just real quick, gonna get rested, sleep till morning, and then head back out. Alright, it's morning again. We're gonna go back to the boat and then keep sailing around. That's the Elder spawn location. I can see in the distance there. Well, we want to see what's past it. Any merchants? Nope, you're not a merchant, you're a troll. Sometimes you can just see what they do when they're not attacking you. You just kind of sit there and like sniff around and hang out with the deer and the grey dwarves. What's over there? To my left is some meadows. And one of the merchants spawn in the meadows, and the other one spawns in the Black Forest. So we might want to go see what's over on that side. These merchants could be anywhere. It could take hours of exploring to find one of them. I believe how it works is that there are multiple places where they could be, and the first one that you find is the one that they end up actually being at. Where's this going? Over that way? Okay. I think we've explored that shoreline because it just keeps going around the Elder Island. So we're gonna turn over that way. See if we can't find the shoreline underneath this area, because this is where Hugin was, by this little section of swamp, and there was some black forest and some meadows here, so I'm hoping that there will be a merchant over there. So that's our only clue, so that's what I gotta go for. Otherwise, it's just explore till you find it. If you don't have a clue as to where to look, then you gotta look everywhere. This is meadows, and we are nearby where the Hugin gave us that hint. So let's follow this shoreline here. See what we find. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try going in here. Just because that could get me deeper inland, which may give me access to that merchant if they are further in. I don't know, could be risky though. Let's just take it slow. And if we end up getting too close to like the plains, we will back out. Because we don't want to get stuck while we're actually nearby the plains biome in this long ship. That could take a long time to get unstuck, and that could leave us very vulnerable. I mean, those grey dwarves are bad enough, throwing rocks at me. But in the plains, there are some enemies that can be very deadly. Yeah, there's some plains right there. What about to the left here? Thus far, our iron armor has been more than enough to keep us safe for most of the enemies we've encountered, but Plains is a whole new ball game. It is. It's full of some enemies that could potentially just kill us in one hit. How far are we? Is that Plains ahead of us? I think that might be Plains. Yep. We're turning around. Uh-oh. 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 This Deathsquito. That's bad news. That's bad news. Uh-oh. And this guy's bad news too. We gotta turn around. Please, no more Deathsquitos. That guy's bad. That guy's a bad. Okay, here's what we're doing. We are steering backwards. It's easier to get out backwards, honestly, but whoop, you gotta remember to turn backwards. See, I have much better turning radius going backwards than I do going forwards. What's up with this map? I mean, now we know. This is definitely a way to go. Look at that. It's like there's waterways crisscrossing all over the place. Gotta get the heck out of here. Oh no. No, 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 no. This way. No? No, 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 no. Hold on. I don't want to do that. Which way am I going? To get out of here, I need to go that way. Oh boy. We got some more Plains biome, guys. So I want to go not that way. That way? And I want to go that way. So backwards and this one. Man, that's confusing. As to which inlet I even took. But yeah, there are some locks over there. That's another Plains biome enemy or animal. It's a giant. Giant what? What exactly is a lox? It's like a giant sheep, but very aggressive and can absolutely murder you. But you can also eventually, not anytime soon, but when you get to that point, you can actually like tame them. And then keep them like pigs, like the boar. Which we will do one of these days. But we are not prepared for that. There's those goblin guys as well in the Plains. We don't want nothing to do with those. So, just gonna back out of there very carefully to a safe distance. Why did Kugan give me the hint that there was a merchant right here? That's what I don't understand. It's like, where the heck is it? Where could that possibly be? I see anything. It's like I've explored up and down both of these sides. Over here as well. Where am I going even? Just out to sea. Could just head back to base with all this iron. That might be a good idea. Do some more exploring later. Get these resources home first. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because we looked all around here. We looked all around this side. Nothing. And if there was a merchant here, I should already have seen it on the map. So perhaps Hugin cannot be trusted. That is unfortunate. That's the swamp that we were at earlier. Yeah. So let's just head back, I guess. The wind changed in our favor, that's nice. Thought I was gonna have to paddle all the way home. Again, I can't see anything. Just relying on the mini-map to make sure I don't run straight into the swamp. Okay. I can see the shore now. That's nice. Oh, I heard the sea monster. I can't see him though. I can't see the sea monster. But he's out there. I'm too fast. I got the wind in my back, so he cannot catch up to me. Still no leviathans. Nope, that's not one. Would be nice to get some chitin, that chitin material from the barnacles on its back. But I don't see nothing. Alright, we're getting close to base. Or at least the bridge. Now this was pretty easy to do in the smaller boat, in the Carve. Let's see if we can't navigate this inlet with our longship. And actually, I am gonna turn around and do it backwards so we can sail outward. Just so I can have a little bit more maneuverability, and so I don't have to turn around. You go faster backwards than forwards? Yeah, this hard turn would be difficult. Carefully steer backwards. I don't know if I can get out of here going normally, going forwards. I'm probably just gonna disassemble this boat once we get to the once we get to the bridge and unload the iron. That'll just be easier to take it back in the cart and then rebuild it on the coastline. Yeah, because this is way too narrow to be navigating forwards. We're almost to the bridge. A little further. This is working out way too well. I've only actually tried this a few times, but actually getting used to driving the boat backwards. Oh. Some roadkill there. Nope. Forgot how to drive it for a second there. Alright. Let's get it up on the land as much as possible. See if I can make it to my cart while I'm overloaded like this. Not quite. Close, but not quite. Let's bring the cart a little closer. Okay. Now, put all that in the cart. Yeah. That should be all of it, I believe. Okay. Put that cart there. Now, let's just see if I can get this a little bit more on the side there. I don't want to take any chances that something isn't quite gonna reach. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some wood. Nope. little bit of rock. We're gonna make a workbench. Real quick. I saw it flash for a second there. Just a little closer. Come on. Come on. A little closer to the boat. Here we go. Gotcha. Repair that cart there. But I also want to make... I can't make it without a roof. A little more wood. Alright, I'm making this more complicated than it really needs to be, aren't I? I just want to make a hoe so I can raise the ground and make sure that my boat materials don't end up in the water. Okay, now make a roof. Okay. Too exposed. Okay, how about that, huh? Too exposed. I'm gonna put corner pieces. I need more wood. I'm getting real frustrated here. Just want to make sure my boat doesn't sink to the bottom of the water. Okay. Too exposed. You kidding me? How exposed? How exposed is it? Is it because the backside is not? Are you kidding me? Made up of half pieces. That, I don't even know. How about now? Too exposed? How about now? Yes, finally! Oh my god. Craft a hoe. And get some rock and raise the ground around my boat. Don't have enough stone. Okay. I'm going to hope that this is fine. We're just gonna hope that everything that I need from this boat is just gonna appear in my inventory. As soon as the boat is dead. Deer hide, fine wood, ancient bark. Iron nails. Yes. Okay. Good. Ugh. That was a pain. Okay. Now. I'm going to put this stuff in the boat. Or in the... I'm going to put this stuff in the cart. Are you kidding me? This cart is stuck. Okay. Okay. I have my boat. I have my iron. Let's go home. My cart is so heavy. Come on. Yeah, I knew it. No, thank you. And a skeleton. What are these guys doing in my way? On the road here. Like a bunch of bandits. Alright, I made it home. Finally. I got so heavy in this cart. I could barely run it all. So let's put all this in this chest here. Put some in the smelter. Put this wood into the kiln. And get to bed, because it is too dark to be messing with that stuff at night. You dream you are lying on your back in a meadow, gazing upward at the clouds. Your name is nothing. Your mind is free of thought, but there is a warm hand on yours. In the dream... Ooh, what was that about? That was a very comforting dream. Now it's raining, of course. But anyway... We made it back to base. We tried to explore around, look for the merchant. I didn't find him, but we did make it back with all of the iron that we got from the swamp dungeon last episode. We made it back with all the parts for our longship, so we can rebuild it and then continue looking for the merchant. So, if you would like to follow along in our adventure and see how that exploration goes, see if we can find the merchant anywhere nearby, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you would like to make a comment down below or hit the like button, that would be appreciated as well. So until next time, thanks for watching.